in preschool.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, Nandita teacher. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Shreya.
All the best, Nandita teacher.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you,
Hi,
Shreya.
good afternoon, Nandita teacher.
Good afternoon,
Best
sir.
Tufla.
Good afternoon, Manali teacher. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon,
sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Best of luck, Nandita.
Yes. Good afternoon, Rita ma'am.
Doing, and then reading and listening to talk about.
Arvind sir, can we start?
Yes, Nandita ma'am. Now you can start because near about 50 teachers already joined.
Okay.
Start, ma'am.
Okay, sir. So, a very good afternoon to our respected principal, sir, vice principal, sir, both my coordinators, and my dear teachers. These days, we all are facing hurdles in our teaching learning process as we are doing it online, like less attendance, less participation of the students, lacking interest level of the students in the subject matter. So today I'm here to talk about the solution of it. How can we make our class more enjoyable and more interesting? So here I'm presenting my presentation on gamification. Is the screen visible to all of you?
Yes.
Okay. So, gamification in learning. First, we have to understand what is gamification. In 2002, the term gamification was officially coined. The gamification of learning is an educational approach that seeks to motivate students by using video game design and game elements in learning environment. Gamification is the application of game design elements and game principles in non-game context. Non-game context is our subject matter. We'll use this game designs or will use game elements to enhance our subject matter. So the game can be digital, which we are making. The game can be digital, so in the form of an application, or it can be non-digital when used during classes and included into our curriculum programs. The goal is to maximize enjoyment and engagement by capturing the interest of learners and inspiring them to continue their learning. Gamification is the process of defining the elements which comprises games and make those games fun and motivate players to continue playing and learning the subject matter and using those elements in a non-game context to influence the behavior of the learners, progress of the learners, to improve the progress of the learners. Now, gamification should fulfill the following needs: rewards, progress, competition, recognition and status, altruism, and fun. So the word gamification has derived from the word game. So we think that game and gamification is same. But no, gamification has some similarity to games, but they are not exactly the same. Now, in this slide, I will try to explain game and gamification. Gamification is not quite creating but using games elements and transferring some of the positive characteristics of the game to something or to our subject matter. to make our classroom gamified. Thus, we call it gamifying. Those positive characteristics of games which we are using to make our platform should describe fun, and they should have the effect of engaging game players in the activity. So it is not game using the game's elements in our subject matter and making a platform. So the fun in gameplay is engineered by the 4 building blocks. And what are these 4 building blocks? Are goal, rules, feedback system, and voluntary participation. These 4 blocks we should use to gamify our classroom. In gamification, these building blocks more or less still appear, but in less pronounced manner. So one more doubt comes in this scenario, like one more word which comes in this new culture, in this popular culture, is game-based learning. It is quite similar. People understand it quite similar. Game-based learning and gamification. It's similar, but no, it is not similar. People debate and misunderstand about what they are used for, and what differentiates them. So here I'm trying to explain gamification and game-based learning. Both are different. Like game and gamification is different, and gamification and game-based learning, this is different. So these 3 words, game, gamification, and game-based learning, different from each other. I have already discussed how gamification is different from game. Now here I'm explaining how gamification is different from GBL. Gamification is an application of game-like elements in a non-game context. This is done to promote a specific desired behavior to derive our learning outcomes. Whereas game-based learning is an educational or instructional method that uses games to teach a specific skill or reach a learning outcome. And GBL takes content of our learning material and make it fun. Here some of the points I have shown in this slide, like gamification. In gamification, the point is to motivate people to take some action and learn and do something. Students get motivated from the action which is using in gamified platform. And through those actions, they learn something. They learn the subject matter. But in game-based learning, the point is to motivate people to take some action and learn as an end result. So this is the difference. And in gamification, usually game-like features are added to the learning management system. Some of the features are added to our learning management system. And in game-based learning, the subject content is usually modified to fit the story and scene of the game. In gamification being intrinsically rewarding is optional. Intrinsically rewarding is optional. Whereas in game-based learning, playing the game is intrinsically rewarding. So another differentiations are like it is usually easier. Gamification is easier and cheaper, whereas game-based learning is usually hard and expensive to build. And then last differentiation is the task have points or some form of reward. With the task which we are using in gamification have some points, and after doing that particular action, they get some reward. But in games-based learning, games have defined learning objective. Through games, we are taking out our learning objective. So this is the difference between gamification and game-based learning. Now we'll move to the next slide. Why the gamification is required? Why should we use this culture? Why should we use this point in learning? The first point, gamification turns fear into fun. Now, how it turns fear into fun and whose fear it turns into fun? Obviously, the students, the learners' fear. It turns the learners' fear into fun. And how it is possible? Gamification is a way to change students' fear of understanding the subject matter and make things not only more fun, but also more productive. How? When we use the gamified platform, we give them a quiz, fun-based quiz, or we give them a fun-based game, so that while doing those activity, they understand the content better and they will redo the activity. If they don't understand at once, they will redo it. They can redo it. So that their understanding, fear of understanding will change to their fun. The next point, why we should use gamification, it turns have to want to. That means it turns the students have to attitude to want to attitude. How it is possible? While teaching, when we use this method for assignments, student interest automatically increase. I have read an article in which Dr. Judy Wills, he is an neurologist, has done his research and he has said that level increases, a pleasure-giving chemical releases in our body, which encourages people to want to learn more increase concentration, and increase effort and determination towards learning. So this way, gamification turns have to attitude of the students to want to attitude. Then the third point is give them a challenge and give them a reason to learn. How gamification give challenge and how they give reason. Gamification is used to challenge the learners at right stage. When we make the platform, gamified platform, a teacher can use flashcard in between the classes whenever she feels that now it is the right time to challenge the students, to challenge the learners. That time she can use the flashcard, or any time in between the class, in between during his classes. So once challenge and when they feel challenged, when the learner feel challenged, they are motivated to keep going and get reason to learn. They get motivated, and when they get motivated, they try to answer. They engage in the class, and this is the way they get reason to learn. Then next point is inspire and reactivate. How gamification inspire? Gamification inspire the learners and increases pupils' enjoyment and desire to achieve the goal. And what is the goal? Goal is to understanding and make the content more for them is the goal of a teacher. So when students, when learners get involved, when they start enjoying the lesson through gamification, they reactivate their learning habits. They if they become lazy, but if they become inactive, but once they see the content in gamified platform, they become reactive. Again, they become reactive. They see such a interesting thing, then they become reactive and try to get involved in the class. So these are the reasons why we should use gamification in learning. Now we'll move to the next topic, importance of gamification in education. What are the importance of gamification? Gamification increases the appeal of learning process. It increases when students start getting engaged in the class. Their learning process learn more. And when they learn more, they involve in the class. They try to do things by their own. They innovate their ideas. They give their ideas. Then when they give their ideas, when they are involving in the class, they get fun. And once they are having fun in the class, their productivity will automatically increase. They start answering. They start understanding the matter better. And their knowledge will increase. And once their knowledge will increase, their ability to retain the knowledge will also increase. They will retain the knowledge for longer time. And once they will retain their knowledge for longer time, they can use those knowledge to acquire new skills. So this way, we can improve the level of the students. We can improve their skills. So this is the importance of gamification. We'll understand more if we'll see this benefits of gamification in learning. So this next slide is all about the benefits of gamification. The first point is gamification makes learning fun and interactive. Gamification of learning can help us to create exciting educational and entertaining content by its interactive nature. That means gamification, the app which we are using in gamification, through those apps, we can make our platform, gamified platform, in such a way so that it is more educational and it is more entertaining. It become more entertaining. It's not meant to turn work into a game, but it's not only about fun. It's not only about game, but it does play on the psychology that reward can be very satisfying and intensely motivating. So once they understand that they will get some reward once they will done the assignment which teacher has given, so they will do the assignment, they will involve in such platform and they will get knowledge. This way, learning fun and interactive in both the way. This is both sided. So second benefit is creates an addiction to learning. How it makes the learning addiction for the students? How students get addicted to learning? Learning through gamification gives reward. When our brain wants to reward us, it releases dopamine into our bodies. So when we achieve something, we feel good and get addicted to learn. So once the student achieve the goal, once the student complete the platform, gamified platform, the questionnaire or the quiz which teacher has given them, after completing and scoring high, he feels the reward that such a big thing he had achieved. So this way he become addicted to learn more. He will become addicted. He will look further to forward to see to get such assignment again from the teacher. He will again and again ask the teacher, kindly give me such assignment. Can we play the game? And through those gamified platform, teacher always increase their learning. Then the third benefit is gives learners the opportunity to see real world application. So this benefit of gamification is all about making means completely involving in the game. If till the learner will not get involved in the game, he will not get the outcome, he will not get rewards. So it allows learners to see the real world application and benefits of the subject matter. So the teacher will make the quiz in such a way so that the learners will see the real world application. He has to get involved in the real world. So he should get correlate the real world situation with their subject matter. Then the next benefit is it offers real-time feedback. We all assess ourselves and our students time to time through PA tests, through terminal exams or class tests. Imagine if we don't do so, what will happen? We might suffer from a lack of self-review. So gamification allows us to work on real-time measurable targets. Through the feedback which we get through gamified platform, it becomes easier to achiever or for the designer to achieve learning outcome. Then the next benefit is gamification enhances the learning experiences. How gamification enhances the learning experience? Gamification offers opportunity for learner to engage with the content in an effective informal learning environment. They will solve some quiz, they will solve some situations, and related to that situation, they will solve some queries, some questions. So they will get engaged and they will experience the topic, they will experience the subject matter, and after experiencing, they will be able to give the answers, correct answers. So these are the benefits which give the result of cognitive development of the students. The last but not the least benefit of the gamification, it directly improves cognitive development of the students. So gamification, we can use gamification in learning to develop the cognitive part of the student. Now, my next slide is about using gamification in the classroom. How can we use gamification in our classroom? Here, I'm discussing 10 specific ideas to gamify our classroom. Make students co-designers, like teacher can ask student to design with him the platform, gamified platform. Then second one, allow second chance and third chance. We should give second and third chance to solve the quiz to the students so that they will do it again and again till students are not satisfied with their answers. Then third, provide instant feedback. When we design our gamified classroom, we should provide instant feedback to the learners so that they will get the idea what mistakes they are doing. Then fourth one, make progress visible. We should, in our gamified platform, we should make it in such a way so that the progress of an individual should be visible. Once they are taking the challenge, they should see their progress level. Then fifth one, create challenges or quest. At the correct point, the designer should challenge or quest. He or she should, the designer or the teacher should make challenges or quest related to the subject matter. Then give students voice and choice. Before gamifying the classroom, the designer or the teacher should ask the students what is their problem, what she should understand, what area they are in what area they are weak. Students are weak. So accordingly, and she will get that idea only by talking with the students. So giving them choice and try to getting their voice. So accordingly, the teacher should gamify their classroom. It should be student friendly. Then offer individual badges and rewards for everyone, for each participant. Badges and rewards should be there. Then have students design an achievement system. Students should achieve while gamifying our classroom. The platform should be like that so that student can achieve something. And the ninth one is implement educational technology. Should implement different educational technology. And the 10th idea is embrace failure, emphasize practice. We should spread the message that no worry if you are fail or if your answer is wrong. Try, do it again and again. Do it, practice, do practice. Do it, try again, try the next attempt, do the next attempt till you are not satisfied. We have to give this message to a learner. So, then next, this slide, I'm talking about the elements, these 9 elements, these basic elements which we have to use, we can use to make while making our gamified platform. Rules. These days, no one use manuals anymore. While gamifying our classroom, we should give, while designing it, we should give nice tutorial at the beginning or gentle introduction how everything works. Once the student will open that platform, they will get a nice tutorial and introduction how they have to move forward. Then second element is goal. We should involve all these elements while we design our platform. Second one is goal. We should tell the learners what is the goal. In the beginning only, a message should be there in the platform that what is the goal, what they have to achieve at the end. Then strategy. Make people think about what they are doing, why they are doing, and how it might affect the goal. So the strategy, the student, before starting the platform, before starting the quiz, the student should know how he should make the strategy, how he have to move. Like when we are going somewhere, we use Google Map. How to go. If we want to reach in some new place, we use Google Map and we follow the map and we make the strategy. Okay, this is the way, we have to go this way. So the next point, the next element is achievement. Badges and achievement are a form of feedback. Award the learners for their accomplishment. Then mastery. Different from general reward and trophies, certificates. We should give certificates. Certificates are a physical symbol of mastery and achievement. So if we make such quizzes, at the end, we should give certificate to the students. Then next is fun. Allow people to connect and be social and easy to use and accessible social network. It can be more fun to play with other people than to play alone. Then collaboration. Collaboration means we can involve many people together at a time, or we can use different subject. We can collaborate different subject also. Then progress. Levels and goals help to map a user progression through a system. It is useful to see the progress of oneself. Then appreciation. It is very, very important for a learner. For a good start, appreciation is needed. And appreciation can be given in the form of badges. Then my next slide is about the common pitfalls which we should avoid while making gamification, while using gamification. When used incorrectly, gamification in the classroom can make students motivated by rewards and disinterested in the learning process. That means our main motive will change if we'll not use this gamification in a correct manner. The student will only concentrate in rewards. They will not concentrate the learning process. So we have to be very careful once we are using this. Then the next point is gamification is not about playing games. It is about motivating learners to do something relevant to the subject matter. We have to tell the students, we have to motivate the learners in such a way so that they will do something relevant to the subject matter. They will not only play the games. Then the next point is we should not start our class with gamification or games. Start with performance goals and objectives. And then the next is approach balanced gamification. Balanced gamification, that means we should use the elements very carefully, the 9 elements which I have just discussed. We should use these elements very carefully in a balanced manner. Then, so these are the common pitfalls which we might can do. So we should avoid these pitfalls. Then the next slide is strategies while making gamified classroom, while making gamified platform. Instead of class worksheet, assign students quest to learn about the new subject to complete a project. Then use team building games, not where the only one player can play. Team building games like Jeopardy. In Jeopardy game, we see that in this type of game, Jeopardy, they give some situations, and in that situation there is a clue hidden in between, and searching those clues, combining those clues and achieving the goal and giving the answer. You will get the answer. This is called Jeopardy game. So this Jeopardy game is only about team building, in a group. So same way we should use this type of system element. Then instead of class parties or treats, we should encourage students to earn points, and at the end, these points can make them to achieve something big, like class field trip or behaving and doing their assignments. Not small thing, but tell them to collect those points and give them a situation that if they will earn certain points, they will go for field trip, or they will get some picnic or something. So this way. Then pair subjects that a student struggles with or dislike. While making gamified platform, designer should see where the students, in which subjects they are weak. So collaborate those 2 or more subjects in their platform and make the quiz. Then talk with the learners, talk with them together. एक साथ हम उनसे बात कर सकते हैं, या individually we can talk to them and motivate them into the students' engagement strategies, to make the strategies, how can they engage in this gamified platform. The most important part is examples gamification examples in education. These are the examples which we can use in our gamification designing. These are the apps. I have used Kahoot and Dojolingo, so I have very less time, so I will discuss only Kahoot, how we can use Kahoot. Many of the teachers, and I have learned this about this Kahoot from teacher Rita Pillai. She had taught me about it. And this is very easy and interesting app, and student can easily use this app to get involved in the matter. So I will share my another screen through my another device. So I'm just disconnecting. I'm just stop presenting this. And I will present from my another device. Just a moment. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Let me mute my another device.
Nandita teacher, you are muted.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes.
I think I have to move from here.
Nandita ma'am, you are using two devices just nearby. You have to close one of the device.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes, Nandita teacher.
Yes. Is there any disturbance?
No.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, Kahoot, when you will download this app from Play Store, we have to download Kahoot it. We have to type Kahoot it. And after installing, they will ask some questions like account type. There you have to type teacher. And then they will ask one more question, workplace. In that you have to type school. Then they will ask you to sign in. You have to sign in through your email. Then the app will get started and you will get this screen, which you are seeing in my screen. In this screen, you see a create option here at the bottom of the app. Then once you will type this create, when you will choose this option, title option will appear. Then here you can give the title of your quiz or your platform. Like I'm giving it Kriya. This is my topic. Then visible to option. It should be everyone. Then add questions. There are 6 options, but only 2 options are available and 4 are for premium customers. So we'll make our quiz through these options like quiz. Here you will type some questions and then you have to add answers and 4 options. And the correct answer you have to put it on, which you want to mark it correct. Correct answer on. Then add some more answers, 4 options. This way you can make quiz. Then this plus sign, through this plus sign you can add more questions. So here at least 5 questions you have to make. Then you can move forward. I just making some random questions. So that I can show the further steps. So 5 options, 5 questions I have made. Then I will press the back button. The option will appear on the top right hand side corner. Save. We will press save. Once we'll press save, your quiz is ready. Now you have to share this quiz. How will you share this quiz with your students? You have to tap on it. Then once you will tap it, 2 options will be visible in study and play. You have to choose study. Then these 3 options, flashcard, practice, test yourself. these three options teacher can use while in between their class. And this last option, assign Kahoot, at the end she can send the link to the students, like create. Once you will press create option, question timer and options will be visible. So you don't have to do anything with these options. Just press on create. The option will come. Assign this Kahoot. Now we can assign, we can send this number through our WhatsApp to our students, like WhatsApp. I can send this number in any of the group, like I'm sending it in my KHS family. So from here, student can click the link and they can attempt the quiz. And while they are attending, they will get the answer, get their score or points. Start playing option, and then student will start playing. So this is the app, and it is very useful for students and for teachers. We can use this to make our lesson more interesting. Okay. Now can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the last slide, and these are the different apps which we can use to gamify our class. So gamification is not and should not be about fun. The main goal should be focusing in our learning material. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. We learned lots
Okay,
of
thank you,
things
sir.
from today's training. Okay. And teachers, I've already sent the link. You go and fill the assessment.
Good work, Nandita. Very nicely presented.
Thank you, sir.
Very good.
Thank you, sir.